Hey, thank you for clicking the video. Please subscribe to the channel and let's begin solving 896 divided by 4. And sometimes you'll see it written like this: 896 divided by 4 equals. So this will be your dividend. Dividend. This will be your divisor. Divisor. And then here, the answer will be your quotient, or let me just write that here: quotient or quotient. Quotient. Your quotient. That is your answer. And so let's begin by solving 896 divided by 4. So the first thing you need to do is see how many times can 4 fit or go into 8. That would be 2. And let me make some room here. 4 divided by 896. So 4 goes into 8 how many times? 2. And you write the 2 above. And then you multiply 2 times 4. That gives you 8. And then you simplify. 8 minus 8 is 0. You bring down the 9. And now you start all over again like you did in the beginning. How many times can 4 fit into 9? 2. So you write the 2 on the top, and then you multiply the 2 only, just this 2, times 4. That gives you 8. And then you simplify. 9 minus 8 gives you 1. There. And then you bring down the 6. And now you have 16. And then we start all over again. How many times can 4 fit into 16? 4. And then you multiply this 4 times 4. That gives you 16. Simplify gives you 0. And so your answer is 224. That is your quotient. 224. And that's your answer. Now, let me talk about the 4 basic ways to represent division, and I showed you 2 of them. You have the division symbol, then you have the long division symbol, which is the L upside down or horizontally, so it looks like an L. Let me go ahead and erase all this. So you have your L looking symbol. So we had 896 divided by 4. There we go. So this will be your long division. Long division. Then you have your division symbol. It's written like this: 896 divided by 4 equals. This will be your division symbol. And then you have a forward slash. So it'll look something like this: 896 and then a slash like that. And then you got your 4. And then the last one will be the horizontal bar or the fraction bar. So you'll see it like this: 896 divided by 4 equals. Now let's organize divisor and division. So divisor, let me just erase that. So using the same problem, 8 896 divided by 4 equals. So your dividend will always be the first one, dividend. And then your second one will be the divisor. Just remember, dividend comes first, divisor comes second when it's written this way. Now, when you want to turn it into long division, you want to remember this. Dividend, so div, end. So know that your dividend goes here and your divisor goes there. Let me go ahead and clear that up for you. So your divisor goes outside of the L, and then the dividend goes inside the L. Dividend. There. Now, turning this problem into the other two ways of representing division, forward slash and fraction bar. 896 divided by 4. Your fraction bar will always have the dividend on top and divisor at the bottom. There. And then for the forward slash, it will be, actually let me complete this here. So you'll have 896 divided by 4 equals. And then the forward slash 896 divided by 4 equals. That one, you just write it like this. Oops. Erase all this. Dividend over divisor. Notice how it's similar to or the same as the fraction bar. So all we did was just make the bar slanted. That's all we did. So if we want to write this as a fraction bar, 896 divided by 4, we can also just slant it this way. So it can be 896 over 4. Easy. Now let's practice more. Let's say 246 divided by let's say 2 equals. So let's go ahead and write this as a long division problem. So we'll have the 2 outside. That's the divisor. That's the divisor. And then the dividend will be 246, which will write it inside the L. All right, now let's see how many times can 2 go into 2? Just 1. So I'll write the 1 above. And then we multiply. 2 times 1 or 1 times 2, that's 2. And then we simplify. 2 minus 2 is 0. And then we bring down the 4. And let me go ahead and erase the multiplication arrow. Next thing is starting all over again. How many times can 2 go into 4? Well, twice. So you write the number 2 above the L, and then you multiply again. 2 times 2, that's 4. And so simplify, that gives you 0. So you bring down the 6, and then you start all over again. how many times can 2 fit into 6? Well, 3. 2, 4, 6. So 3. Oops. That's not a 3. 3. And then you multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. You simplify, and it's 0. And that's it. So your answer is 123, or 123. Easy. Let's do another problem. Let's say 250 divided by 5. All right, so let's turn this into a long division problem. So remember, this is your dividend, and this is your divisor. So I'll just write it down here. Actually, we need the space. So I'll just erase this because you already know. That is your dividend divided by divisor equals, so 5 and 250. So the first thing is, can you fit 5 into 2? You cannot. But can you fit 5 into 25? Yes, you can. How many times? 5 times. And you write the 5 above DL, and then you multiply 5 times 5. That gives you 25. You simplify, 0. Then you bring down this 0, and now you have a 0. So how many times can 5 fit into the 0? 0. So you write the 0 above, and then 0 times 5 is 0. And your answer, or you simplify this and gives you 0. So the answer is 50. Let's try one more for practice. Let's say 184 divided by 2. All right, so this is your dividend, and this is your divisor. So let me go ahead and write that down. 184 divided by 2. And I'll erase all this here above. There. How many times can 2 fit into 1? You cannot. But you can fit into 18. So that'll be 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. So you can fit 9 2s into 18. You can fit 2s 9 times into 18. So I write the number 9 above the L. And then you multiply 9 times 2, which is 18. Then you simplify, becomes 0. You bring down the 4, and now you start all over again. How many times can 2 go into 4, or go into 4? So 2. So you write the 2 above the L, and then multiply 2 times 2. That gives you 4. Simplify, answer 0, or just 0 for this simplification. And so you're left with 92, and that is your answer. Easy.